You're watching the Club Coach series from the Intersport.com Tennis Academy. This video guide will teach you the fundamentals of the serve. The serve is said to be the most important shot in tennis because it's the only shot that is played in every point of every match. It's also the only time where you, as a serving player, have complete control over the outcome of the shot. Every other shot played will be in reaction to your opponent's shot. Every point of every game starts with a serve. The serving player has two attempts to hit the ball in the appropriate service box, a first serve and a second serve. If the serving player fails with both attempts to land the ball in the correct box, this is a double fault and the opposing player wins the point. The best outcome for the serving player is to serve an ace. This happens when the serve is hit correctly into the opponent's service box, but where the opponent fails to make contact with the ball. The starting point for the serve is just behind the baseline, close to the center mark. For the singles game, standing close to the center mark enables you to be in the center of the court when your opponent returns the ball. This minimizes the open court space available for your opponent to aim at and reduces the distance you need to travel in order to hit the ball. Stand sideways on with the opposite foot to your racket side closest to the net. With your feet about a shoulder's width apart, place your front foot at a little less than 45 degrees to the baseline and your rear foot parallel with it. Your weight should be evenly balanced with perhaps a little more on your front foot. The most commonly taught serve grip for beginners is the continental grip. You may also hear this grip referred to as the chopper grip. With the ball in your non-racket holding hand, bring the racket and ball together, resting the ball on the throat or the strings of the racket. Throw the ball up higher than you could reach with a swing of the racket and far enough in front that if you didn't hit it, it would land in front of the baseline. Bring the racket up to meet the ball using an overarm throwing action. Keep your head up, watch the ball and make the contact point with the ball as high as you can. Reach to meet the ball, and once you've made contact with the ball, allow the racket to follow through naturally down the opposite side of your body. The momentum of the service action will naturally move you into the court. But be sure to recover quickly, step back behind the baseline and into the ready position so that you're completely prepared to receive and play your next shot. The key to serving is placement, power and consistency. So your serving practice should focus on developing a consistent service action and learning to direct your serve to different points in your opponent's service box. Start by having an imaginary line down the center of the service box and practice hitting your serves to different sides of this line. Everyone you play will have a weaker side. Having the choice of which side of the service box you aim at will give you the confidence that you can direct the ball to your opponent's weaker side, and by doing so, place your opponent under pressure from the very beginning of the point. A very useful drill is to start with a first serve, followed by a second serve, and then to switch sides and repeat. This is what you have to do in a match, so to help you develop a winning serve formula, it makes sense to do it in practice. So to recap, throw the ball up higher than you can reach with the racket, and far enough in front that if you didn't hit it, it would land in front of the baseline. Keep your head up, watch the ball and make the contact point with the ball as high as you can, and be sure to recover quickly into the ready position. Practice throwing the ball up high and so that it consistently lands just in front of the baseline. Practice hitting to either side of the opponent's service box so that you can attack weakness, and practice a sequence of first and second serves, alternating the side of the court. So now that you have the serve mastered, be sure to check out all of the other useful video guides, tips and fitness advice at Intersport.com.